Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo.
Shrutspa.
And we have a whole gang of people here.
All
Yay!
right.
I know why it's Hasan Raheem. Hasan Raheem is back with Umair this time. And
right.
Jani, who we haven't heard in a while. He's been dropping a lot of tracks, so I have them in my request list. And Abdullah Maharvi, who we haven't heard before. So yay, but highly requested. People are messaging a lot for this track. Written and performed by Abdullah, Jani and Hasan, produced, mixed and mastered by Umair. Let's do it. Umair is really putting out a lot of stuff lately. He's like the next Joke.
And very true.
Both
Actually,
are Umair.
the level. Yeah, ready. I am. Come on.
Chalo. 1, 2, 3, play.
बता दे जरा क्यों है सजा सुनते रह के हैं दीवाने हम कहना चाहे पर कह ना पाए हम तू ही तो था तू ही रहा पर बात ये तू जाने ना क्यों क्या तू खफा मुझको बताओ क्यों तू कहाँ है तो बता
हम खूब लड़े देख खूब करें बस हम डूब रहे थे हम खूब पड़े फैस What you are, what you at, what you be कौन सी कोई I'm down on my knee मैं घर की टूटी चीजें जोड़ रहा हूँ मैं बस मैं खानों की तरफ दौड़ रहा हूँ कहाँ से इस दीवानगी का तोड़ रहा हूँ मैं फना हो रहा हूँ तुमसे ये तो कब से बोल रहा हूँ मुझे आईना दिखता है टूटी हुई दीवार में अब कुछ नहीं रहा है मेरे इक़्तिदार में वफातियाँ पड़ चुके दिल के मज़ार पे अब कहीं क्या न रहे उनके इंतजार में मेरी आवाज़ की डूबी मुझे कहीं पर एक वक्त में तेरे पास हो के नहीं पर but I'm not as lost as you think why you mad at me ले जा सही कर जो थामते तो दिल कभी वो धड़कने गिने वो सोचते कि जीते जी वो हंसते जिन्हें फलसफे अब इन सफ़ों पे दिल की बातें इन लबों पे खुदा जानता है बेशक न थे हम पहली सफ़ों में खौफ था या सा लेने का शौक था जलाल ले रखो किनारा कैसे रोकता जिंदगी अजीरन में लिखता ज़्यादातर मौत का फितरत अजीब ये ज़माना घातक टोकता
क्या तू खफा मुझको बताओ क्यों तू कहाँ है तो बता शाम और सुबह तेरे पे तेरे मैं खड़ा क्यों तू खफा अपनों से मैं कह रहा क्या थी वजह तेरी आंखों में कहर था मुझे बता मुझे बता खुद गर्ज था मिला था सब बेपना कितनी दफा आंसू में ये पहुंचता आंसू खत्म इनसे लो हो बह रहा मुझे बता तू है कहाँ लारे तू देने नहीं आई थी मैं सलीका तू मेरा साया थी हर गुफ्तगू तेरी वो जायज़ थी किस्मत मेरी कहाँ फाइक थी अंदाजा ही नहीं था मुझे ये कि तन्हाई ऐसे ये खाएगी मैं तेरे तकल्लुफ का लायक नहीं You try to stay right beside me बेचैनी का कैसा है आलम है क्या ये मेरी आजमाइश है हम कदम हम तेरे न रह सके क्या ये मेरी आजमाइश है अंदाजा ही नहीं था मुझे ये कि वीरानी ऐसे ये खाएगी मैं तेरे तकल्लुफ का लायक नहीं You try to stay right beside me क्यों क्या तू खफा मुझको बताओ क्यों तू कहाँ है तो बता
अगर ये गाना 30 सेकंड और चलता है तो मैं अभी रो रही होती. Oh, it is such a beautiful track. I'm in love. I have found my new track for the
Aw.
day. Not just day, I think a week or a month maybe. Oh, listen. कहाँ से शुरू करें?
I
ये
think when
vibe-
when boys are like being rondu, it's
Same.
very cute.
I agree with you. It is
Because
like
it's so
such a
rare,
feel.
no? I like it. I like
Such
it.
a feel.
It's-
It is. Oof.
Hmm.
Kahan. Oh, this is just like all elements of it were fantastic.
Mm.
Like just the way it started, and that really, एक वो जो madhosh type की feel होती है ना, that word is the
That
correct fit
vibe. Mm.
in this vibe. Like, it kind of puts you in that zone where you want to like relax, you want to chill, but at the same time, it's like emotions beh beh ke nikal rahe hain. Like,
Yeah.
and upar se even like everything, even when Jani came in, wasn't that verse, the whole, like a proper hip hop verse jo aaya tha, that was in Jani's voice, I'm assuming,
Second, na?
right? हाँ, second वाला जो verse था. It was really nice. Like it
Yeah.
had this whole, it maintained the, that soft emotional vibe still, but at the same time, the words that were being spoken and the emotions that were being expressed were so hard that it's like, it just bandhoed the whole thing very well. And then, of course, Hasan Raheem came in with that feel, that awaz, and that just like, oh, I want to cry. It was wonderful. It was a lovely track. I'm so glad we heard it.
I know, guys.
I will not
Thank you.
stop now, ever.
Thank you. It's going on loop.
Yeah.
I just realized that we've heard Abdullah Maharvi before in that song with Talha, Yunus, and Hashim Nawaz, Ana Nahi, because I was like, this singing voice sounds familiar. And also when I read the name, also it sounded familiar, so I looked it up. So it is him.
Yeah.
My bad. We've heard him, and I really like him. I mean, he had the starting verse, and he did the chorus throughout. Beautiful voice.
The chorus, by the way, was my favorite part, of course.
Mhm.
So like
It
just
was-
to add in over there, like fantastic.
Yeah, it's the bit that keeps you hooked, no pun intended. But yeah, it kind of defined the vibe of the song, na? Like just very simple lines. Kyun kya tu khafa mujhko bata, and hai tu kahan ye to bata. Like there's nothing more to that hook. It's just the way he's sung it and the way Umair has packaged it. And like there was one line after the second cue in the chorus that was in the background, in that.
Yeah.
And then
That
the main
echoey
line came in,
voice,
and that echoey, that was so nicely done. And I was like, oh, like it really caught my attention and I liked it. So that happened. So Abdullah Maharvi, very nice. We would love to hear more. Jani's voice, he has a certain auto tune that he uses in his voice that is a standard Jani. Like, I don't know if you ever heard him without it, but when you hear that, you know it's Jani's voice. So you can't mistake it. And he has his own unique style. Like you can't mistake him. It's like a JJ47. He has his own way and his own voice. Jani the same. The minute he started and he came in with a yeah or something, like it was in the background. And I was like, oh, Jani's here, happened. And he writes such deep, beautiful lines. What can you say? Like at so many points through his verse, I was like, oof, ooh. There was a bit at the end in the end of the verse where I felt like thoda sa wo lamba ho gaya line. The fitrate ajeeb ye zamana kahan tak tokta. He said fitrate really fast, like trying to fit it into the thing. So that was a little, but the overall his verse, man, like it's kind of like Abdullah Maharvi set the mood. Jani just got you into the deep zone, and then Hasan just drowned you. He's like, you're not coming back up, just drowning you in my sorrow with me. Yeah. So that's what happened. What can I say, man? Hasan has his he's taking things. He is like making collab features his own, because as soon as Hasan enters the song, and I've felt this in a lot of features he's been a part of, he then owns the song and takes it into the Hasan zone.
Correct. It then becomes
Have you noticed
Hasan
that?
Raheem wala gana. It becomes into that rather than it being any. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's even in the last track we heard of his with that funky video. It was like he had a collab with a very strong female vocalist as well. But the song, somehow the way he even his flow and his cadence and his way of riding the beat, and of course his unique singing
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, with that very laid back.
Nasal, laid back,
Yeah.
like chill.
Yeah. So there's Shamoon in one zone who does something like that, and then there's Hasan, but yet they're so uniquely different.
Very true.
And each track then becomes it becomes a Shamoon vibe and it becomes a Hasan vibe. The way
Yeah.
they play with the melody and their flow on that beat. So anyway, I just felt like by this time the song ended, it was a Hasan song, and I was like, yo.
Yeah. You know, I also
Happening.
had really strong, like did Youngstoner vibes? Like, I think, or maybe it's just because we've had such a strong association with a lot of names, a lot of, like, you know, with Jani and with, like, now you said that Abdullah Maharvi
Maharvi.
also, like, he was, right? So what happens is, the moment it began, especially when the hip hop versions came, I was immediately thinking of like you know, the
Bias.
Talas. Yeah,
The thing is, we've heard majority of Talha,
that's right. That's right.
from
right?
the Pakistani scene.
And then,
Yeah.
but in my head, at the same time, this it wasn't as though I was thinking of them throughout and thinking that, oh, the song is from there. No, not at all. It just kind of reminded me of them. It was more like how, you know, when good work reminds you of someone else who also
Yeah.
does like really good work, and then you appreciate this work that much more because, like, you know, it reminds you of that work. So it kind of like became like a mishmash of that in my head. But the feel of this was so different. Like the
Yeah.
feel of this was like so much more romantic, and there was like this whole, and of course that's where Hasan Raheem, when he comes in and adds his two bits to the song, then the song becomes something else. So I'm
Yeah.
fully with you on that. Like, I
Yeah.
agree with you. It was just a very beautiful
And
song.
it's writing also, like Hassan's writing, like, not to take anything away, but like the first songs of his we've heard were amazing. Like Aise Kaise, Juna, all of that, benchmarks. His writing has gotten deeper. I don't know if you felt it.
Yes.
But I'm feeling it in these kind of tracks whenever I see
Yeah.
it.
Like the
Yeah.
first time I distinctly felt it was Coke Studio. Right. And like already usse ek do tracks pehle bhi ho chuka tha. Lekin with, I think, that Coke Studio ka whole feel, and then, you know, when we got to know that he had written the lyrics for even the other people who were singing with him, other singers, you know, then it gives a certain depth. And then since then, every track that he's put out, there has the writing game has just been going better and better and better.
Yeah.
Like it's getting deeper and better. So it's like, wow, okay then.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing the effect of Coke Studio, and not just the artists who featured on it in season 14, but also other people in the music scene. Like there's so many offshoot inspirational things that are happening. So yeah, and the reason I feel like the last chorus is Abdullah and Hasan on the vocals. So that's why that Hasan effect kind of stays when the song ends. So
I can't wait to stop reacting so I can go and listen to the song again.
Which is exactly what we're going to do. So yay, send your recommendations. Thank you for recommending this one. Keep doing that in my DMs, and everything that happens on this channel, updates are always posted on Instagram. That's why we say follow us there. I'm there. Miss Mola is there. SHRUTI, she likes hearts. Send them to her.
Bas bahut ho gaya ye heart, haan? Bas, like, it's okay. Jyoti says all this because usko achhe lagte hain. So like, send your hearts and kisses.
I love it. Okay, go annoy her and take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper.